Hello and welcome to College Sport Check Football for this Sunday, October 9. Checking out the scores from this past weekend of college football, and here is the College Sport Check Football week number 6 scoreboard. Starting with the Friday scores: Clemson defeating Boston College 56-10. Boise State defeating New Mexico 49-21. And here are the scores from Saturday. One game postponed, Florida and LSU due to rain. And then we had the Red River Showdown, Texas and Oklahoma. Number 20 Oklahoma defeating Texas 45-40. And hold the presses, the Navy defeats number 6 Houston 46-40. Number 2 Ohio State defeats Indiana 38-17. And then we had T for Texas and T for Tennessee. It was Texas A&M, number 8th ranked Texas A&M defeating number 9th ranked Tennessee 45-38. And Hokie Moly, number 25 Virginia Tech defeating number 17 North Carolina 34-3. And of course the Michigan blowout, Michigan defeating Rutgers 78-0. Michigan ranked number 4th. USC defeats number 21 Colorado 21-17, and number 1 Alabama defeating number 16 Arkansas 49-30. Number 5 Washington defeats Oregon 70-21, and it was the Canes and the Noles yesterday. Number 23 Florida State defeating number 10 Miami 20-19. In that botched extra point attempt, man, I thought they should have went for the 2-point conversion. I was just saying, if it's a 2-point conversion, man, they were throwing the water bottles and everything with that bad call. But nothing like a little rivalry right there. 24 ranked Utah defeats Arizona 36-23. Washington State over number 15 Stanford 42-16. The rest of the scores from Saturday: we had Connecticut defeating Cincinnati 20-9. Auburn over Mississippi State 38-14. South Florida defeats East Carolina 38-22. Iowa over Minnesota 14-7. Penn State over Maryland 38-14. North Carolina State defeating Notre Dame 10-3. Texas San Antonio defeating Southern Miss 55-32. TCU defeats Kansas 24-23. Pittsburgh over Georgia Tech 37-34. Ohio over Bowling Green 30-24. Akron defeating Miami of Ohio 35-13. Toledo defeating Eastern Michigan 35-20. Duke over Army 13-6. BYU defeating Michigan State yesterday 31-14. Wyoming over the Air Force 35-26. Central Michigan defeating Ball State 24-21. Oklahoma State defeating Iowa State 38-31. Kent State over Buffalo 44-20. Purdue, the Boilermakers defeating Illinois 34-31. Georgia State over Texas State 41-21. Kentucky over Vanderbilt 20-13. Hawaii over San Jose State 34-17. Western Michigan over Northern Illinois 45-30. Nevada defeating Fresno 27-22. Idaho over Louisiana Monroe 34-31. North Texas over Marshall 38-21. Wake Forest over Syracuse 28-9. Kansas State defeating Texas Tech 44-38. Florida International defeating UTEP 35-21. Oregon State defeats California 47-44. Colorado State over Utah State 31-24. Arizona State over UCLA 23-30. San Diego State defeats UNLV 26-7. 2 games scheduled for today. Of course, that crazy weather's messing up everything. Charlotte, Florida Atlantic at 12 noon. Georgia, South Carolina at 2:30. Next College Sport Check Football update will be Wednesday evening with the weekend setup schedule. And team rankings post time is 7:25. Podcast post time is the time in which the podcast is made available for on-demand listening. So anytime from that time forward, you can listen anytime. Post time is the time where the podcast is made available. Alright, and that's going to do it for today. This is Manny Allegretta. This is College Sport Check, CommunityRadioLI.com, and click on the College Sport Check button. Enjoy your Sunday.